Greg Daniels. Wow, such an honor to be speaking with you. I've been watching your shows for decades now. How is your day going, aside from talking to, elite media scum?
No, it's all good. I got my coffee. I'm sitting in a comfortable chair, having fun meeting everybody. Hi, Darren. How are you?
Nonstop, but good. Thank you very much. And this is not hyperbole. Upload is one of my favorite shows from the past few years. Totally an out of nowhere thing. Like, I didn't see it hyped anywhere. It was just like, here's a new show. And then you watch and go, wow, this is somewhere between Office Space and Idiocracy and The Office and just all the things I love. It's fun. But did you know outright that it was coming to Amazon Prime? Was that the network for you?
Well, it's interesting. It actually, there was a version, I pitched it in 2014, and I initially sold it to HBO. And so I did a whole version that was more HBO flavored. And then the guy that I sold it to left, and then I got it back, and I then sold it to Amazon, and then they gave me a whole bunch of good notes also. And the key to me was, what happened was one of my kids was playing this game, Club Penguin. I don't know if you know it. It's like it's sort of an early metaverse type game. Mm-hmm. And they came to me and they said, I need 99 cents to buy a television set for my igloo in Club Penguin. And I was like, oh, that's what's going to happen. If we have a digital afterlife, the company's just going to be charging us nonstop, and that really helped with the kind of figuring out how the comedy worked for this version.
It's really cool to see. If you look at a lot of the cast from the show on social media, they're actually hanging out together off-set. So I had surprisingly such a warm environment for such a dark, sad show.
Yeah, no, I love the cast, and they're all a lot of them are kind of up and coming in their careers. Obviously William B. Davis, the cigarette smoking man from X-Files, is established, but a lot of the cast are sort of up and comers. And and then we go to Vancouver to shoot it, and they kind of hang out together a lot. And yeah, they're very friendly, and they're all from very different circumstances and backgrounds. And it's a good ensemble, though. I love them.
Was Owen part of the original plan for the HBO or ABC versions of the show?
So funny. Owen did a talk show for YouTube that he did himself, and he did it out of a room where I was working and down the hall, and when I had the mini room for Upload. And so the writers thought he was funny, and they said it'd be funny to have him be the elevator operator in the pilot. So he was, and then he got we did a scene where he's holding a towel in the men's room, and he sort of started ad-libbing with Robbie, and it sort of snowballed. People, they were like, "Oh, he was funny. Wouldn't it be good if he was every character in the place?" And then that is actually very practical, because you don't have to hire a lot of actors. You get one guy and you make him stand in the background everywhere. And so I don't know. I think the writers just enjoyed putting him through funny costume changes.
As a big fan of the NBC show The Good Place, originally I was going, oh, well, Owen's role is basically like Janet from The Good Place, played by Darcy Carden. And then now that I know that the show existed before all that, there were two independent thoughts that were coincidentally similar.
Could be. I haven't seen The Good Place. I'm friends with Mike. Obviously, we worked together before. Mm-hmm. I sold this before The Good Place, and I told myself when that came out that I wouldn't watch it so that I wouldn't be influenced by it.
Well, two quick questions, and then you're a free man. The first one is, when we go over those wonderful, wonderful credits of yours, they always name the shows that you created or developed, but they never say Seinfeld. Were you a staff writer, or was just one or two episodes as a fluke?
I was a freelancer. So this was pretty early in my career, and I got a wonderful opportunity to pitch Larry David over the phone. And I pitched him like a dozen episode ideas, and he liked the story of the cars parking in the same spot, which is something that happened to my dad in New York City. This is where we're from. And so that became, after I wrote that became my spec. And I used that spec to get hired on The Simpsons, and, sort of everything flowed from that. But yeah, I wanted to do more. I would have loved to have been on that staff, but I don't know. He got that episode out of me and moved on.
You only got 4 iconic shows instead of 5. Sorry. But hopefully we see another season of Upload. We love it. And thank you for your many years of great art there, Greg.
Thanks, Darren. Appreciate it.
Paltrocast.